everyone. Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to Toad TV. I am Mary Beth.
And I'm Helen.
And we are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow. And, boy, dark circles.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
I
boy,
told you I felt hungover today.
Yeah. If only we had done something fun to give you the hungover feeling. It's just... I am having sangria zinger today. Oh, it tastes so good.
And I'm having I Love Lemon.
It is a very, very gray day, so we have our backlight on, which is why we get shadows today. We should do shadow puppets. If only I knew how. We wanted to start the podcast off by saying how surprised and devastated we were to see that Pearl Chin, who is the owner of Nitty City, has passed away due to lung cancer. I know that we met a whole bunch of you at one or another of the events that we did with her, and
she was always such a huge supporter of the indie dyers.
Oh my God. You really felt like you made it if you got invited to do a trunk show at Nitty City. It was, oh my God, Pearl knows who we are.
Yeah.
She was such an icon. So, a great loss. So sad to hear about that. She was a lovely, lovely lady, and she was a huge proponent of supporting local causes and things like that.
Yeah.
You know, she was such a great member of the community.
Yeah, because everything we ever did with her, there was always a charitable component to it.
And she always she would let you know that she was donating a portion of the sales, and if you wanted to donate a portion of your sales too, she would gladly accept it.
Right.
So that she was just a towering lady for someone who was so petite. So we were so sorry to hear about that, and our condolences go out to her family and the store and everything. She will be missed, greatly missed.
Yes.
And talking about New York and everything,
just another part of this dumpster fire year.
I know, really, it's terrible. But I know a lot of you saw the Kristy Glass video that we did with her. I left her a comment and said that the hour that we spent talking to her went by in no time. Right. It was such an easy conversation to have with her. So she's a great interviewer. But we had a wonderful time doing it.
Thank you, everybody. We saw that her comments are populated by quite a few of you saying lovely things about us. So thank you very much.
Thank you. And if you haven't seen it, go see it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a really nice interview. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it.
Yes. Yes. I'm going to, we're going to have several links below today, but the Kristy Glass video will be one of them.
Okay. So, what did we do this weekend? We re-dyed half the advent.
Started on Friday. We were looking at all the advent we had dyed. We dyed about half of it already.
Right. Well, we did the podcast saying we're going to dye. We're going to get most of the advent done and everything, and then go ahead.
And then we were laying them all out to see how everything was going to piece and what we still needed to do, and we realized that it was like two different collections. So that it was just, half didn't go with the other half, and half didn't fit our vision for what we had originally. We kind of went off track at one point.
Right.
So we made the very difficult decision to re-dye.
Somebody may have thrown a tantrum.
Was it me? Yeah, it may have been the one who had dyed them all. However, it was, we had the resources to do it, so it was the right thing to do.
Yes, with all plans A, B, C, D, Z, Q... We have
a lot of minis.
So we had enough that even though we dumped half of them, it was okay.
Yeah. Yeah. However, the 6 that got discarded.
Well, wait, talk about, because now, having redone them.
Oh, well, now we love it.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
They all go together perfectly, and
I feel that if we put all 25, including the big skein, together, you would look at it and say, oh, Toad Hollow dyed that.
Yes. Oh my God, I love it. I love them so much.
Yeah.
So much. They're gorgeous.
So any extras that we might have are down by 2. Because I have a Battenberg blanket that needs these minis.
All right. So anyway, you were saying.
So the 6 that got discarded, we dyed
Quite a few of them.
Quite a few of them. So we feel bad. So we have a new mini skein collection that we're calling the Island of Misfit Toys, and they need a home. Because they have been discarded from the advent calendar, but we want them to still feel important.
So here you go. Those are the Island of Misfit Toys. They're going to be 6 mini skeins.
Right. They do not have names. They are one-offs. They will not be full skeins.
However, we have lots of them.
Yes.
Some of them are 2 10-gram minis, and some of them are 20-gram minis.
And you will not know until you untwist them, because we twist the 2 10-gram minis together. Quit these crazy animals.
Oh my gosh. Quick break for barking dogs and vomiting cats. Hey,
Yeah,
welcome to our circus.
I'd be better off with children.
Yeah. Anyway, we were saying there's 6 mini skeins, and
Some are full 20-gram minis, some are 2 10-gram minis.
all right.
So come give them a home.
Yes, please. Okay. We did Missing Saf this weekend. We did a quick half hour. We saw a couple of you on there. Thank you guys for coming and visiting us. And for those of you that were there, we announced that we were releasing, oh my God, the animals are being so
Needy.
We announced that we were releasing our November mystery yarn. We're going to continue doing the mystery projects and the yarn that goes with it. We have picked out a project for November.
Which is very cool, and we're very excited about it.
Right.
But
It calls for 2 skeins of DK yarn.
right.
So if you want to do it, just know you're going in, you're investing 2 skeins for 2 skeins.
And the pattern is a paid-for pattern, and the price is included in the 2 skeins. So we have 2 options in the listing. You can either just buy 1 skein because you just want the skein and you're not interested in doing the project. Or you can buy 2 skeins, and that comes with the pattern for the project.
Okay. And we'll give you a hint. It all ties into November.
Right. Because Mary Beth and I, with a friend of ours, are doing a crafty Gnome-vember.
Right. So what we thought would be a kind of a cool thing to do is to try and do it. We're going to try very, very hard. We'll let you know in the week coming up to it. But what we'd like to do is do a different craft medium each weekend. We'll open a Facebook room and do a different craft medium each weekend, working on things with gnomes. So there's going to be something with fabric. There's going to be knitting a gnome. There's going to be maybe working on your November project. There's going to be maybe
Cross-stitch.
paper, maybe cross stitch,
Right.
you know, different kinds of things. So if you're interested, it's not that we're going to be teaching classes or anything like that. It's going to be more of a, hey, we're going to be working on this afternoon. We're opening up the room if you want to come and work on it with us, or if you want to work on something different and come join us.
Right.
But this is what we're going to be doing this weekend.
Just a joint crafting thing.
Yeah. So we're going to try and do that on Saturdays, and we'll let you know what we're planning to work on. And if there's something like we're going to be making a gnome pillow out of some of our gnome fabric and you would like to purchase some, we'll let you know well enough in advance that you can buy it if you'd like to get our fabric.
First we have to
List said gnome fabric.
introduce the gnome fabric.
So just know there's gnome fabric in these boxes somewhere. We just have to unpack it and do it. So that is going to be coming up for November.
Yes. Which is quickly approaching.
Right. So the mystery skein is now available. And as Helen said, you have the option of either just getting the skein of yarn and doing something that you want with it, or getting 2 skeins. But we dyed it yesterday and we love it.
So cool.
We love it. So
We will leave it open as the mystery for a couple more days just to get a final count to see what we need to finish dyeing up, and then we'll ship them out mid next week. And then once we reveal the color will become part of our, because we love it so much, it's going to become a permanent part of our collection. So and maybe the start of something for November.
Yeah, because there's something coming in November that we're going to do.
A new toad's tail.
This color is going to be the beginning. We're already planning it out. So toad's tail coming in November too.
Yes.
Also, I can't believe this. but the beginning of November is Sunday, which is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Not sure what happened. But that means new fairy tale. And since Spike and True's birthday is on Friday, they have decided that we're going to release November's yarn on Friday for their birthday. So on Friday's podcast, we're going to show you what it is. I love it.
They're 2.
I love that.
And Corey has, from My Rocknets, has designed a project for them. So
which is in the mail to us, even as we speak.
Will be released on Friday as well.
Yes. So we will show you the project. Corey did tell us she's going to release the project on Friday. If you go, you don't have to buy it, but if you go and you like it and put it in your queue, that gives her the algorithm that she needs to hit the front page of Ravelry.
Right.
And that brings her a lot more people. It gets her suggested to a lot more people. So on Friday, we'll remind you on Friday, but if on Friday, even if you're not planning on purchasing the pattern, which she's going to be giving it to you, I think, at 50% off or 45% off or something like that for the first day or so. Even if you choose not to buy it, if you could please go and like it and put it in your queue or something like that, just go and show that you've seen it, then Ravelry ups it so that it can be on the first page, and we'd love to be able to do that for her.
To get her on the front page for the weekend.
Yeah, because she's a great person to work with. We love doing it, and if we can help her out, we'd love to do it. Okay. All right, I think that's it. I think as far as all the little bits leading in, I have my list. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so we have a couple of days of our countdown calendars to get caught up on.
Yes, because we forgot to do it on Friday, and then we have the whole weekend.
Right.
So, and yesterday, because we didn't. Yesterday was one of those days where usually we podcast in the morning, but the Advent has died. We finished dyeing them yesterday, and we're like, just go down and dye, so we don't talk ourselves out of not doing it.
Right.
Or talk ourselves out of doing it. Yeah. And then it took a longer time, so by the time we were done, it was no podcast.
Yeah. No, we were signed up to see an interview with Neil Gaiman from the Strand bookstore at 4:00, and dyeing ran almost up until 4:00, and then when we went to go view it, we never got our sign-in information, and
you couldn't get a hold of anybody.
You couldn't get a hold of anybody,
which really annoys me.
The interview,
because there was a whole thing from the Strand this weekend that they're struggling,
right?
And they put the plea out for people to, if you're purchasing books, buy them on the Strand. So we're like, oh, we'll go on to the Strand and we'll support the Strand. We love the Strand, and we saw this interview and it was perfect. We're like, oh, we'll get that, and then it didn't work out, and I've made a donation to the Strand now.
Yes, so. And I am going to be calling them again today to see what happened and whether they taped it, because hopefully we'll be able to see.
Yeah, because I'd really like to at least just get the link.
Yeah.
So we can watch it. So.
Huge Neil Gaiman fan. Love him. All right, anyway, so.
Do yarn first?
Yarn first. All right. Day number 4.
This is our Halloween countdown that we dyed up and it was all based on the Witch's Garden. Because we do have some new viewers.
Yes.
So.
Okay. So day number 4 was comfrey. We don't have the bag for that, but that is comfrey.
So it's a light background with purple and green speckles. So pretty.
That one came out so nice.
And you can pretty much guarantee that whatever countdown collection you get from us, you're going to get purple and green.
Oh yeah, we love purple and green. Day number 5 is toad flax, which when we saw that, we got some of the idea of this from the fabric that goes with the Spellcaster's Garden. They have the plant markers, and some of these come straight from there.
Yeah.
And toad flax was one of them, and we saw that and we're like, well, if it's going to be the Crafty Toad's Witch's Garden, there's got to be.
I was going to say,
I mean,
there's going to be a lot of toad flax.
Yeah. So this is the toad flax, and that actually looks. That could be our butterfly plant outside. We might actually.
The milkweed, yeah. So that is toad flax.
Another combination I really like.
Yes.
Golden yellow and green. Okay, number 6 is rue.
You want to do anything?
No. You are closer so you can hold it up. So that's rue.
And this is on the tweed. So it's an appley green tonal.
That's gorgeous.
Little black tweed nips.
Number 7 is carnation.
Who knew carnations had such medicinal qualities?
Anybody who is steeped in plants, Miss Claire Skeen.
Yeah. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Pinks and greens and yellows and a little bit of blue.
That one's really, really pretty. I love that. And number 8 is ghost flower. Here is the ghost flower. Do you want to show the picture?
Oh, yeah. So we are running these a day behind so that we don't spoil anybody who hasn't opened today's. And the ghost flower also on the tweed base, and it's just a very soft silver tonal, which works really well on the tweed because then the black nets really show up.
So tomorrow we will do day number 9.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have the Black Needle Society's countdown trick or treat box. So yesterday, since we didn't get to do Neil Gaiman, we spent the entire time packaging all the Advent minis.
Right.
And it's addled our brains. Okay, so day number 5.
Day number 5 comes in this really cute little burlap drawstring.
I love the witch.
Yes.
Really love the witch.
And dun, 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 dun.
We don't know what any of these are. This is new. Oh, it's trim.
So it's little trims.
Palm trim tape removal. So these are palm trim tapes, and you can tape them onto your project.
Oh, to finish your project.
To finish your project. And I think this is one that goes from green to purple to orange to a brownie color. So it's all hand dyed. And it's from lady.creates.com. That is really, really pretty.
What's that say? Lady.creation?
Lady.creates.
Okay.
So the name of the company is Lady.creates, but dot is spelled out. I've never heard of that. That's that's cool.
And it comes with
gorgeous
instructions
on how to do it.
on how to do it.
That's fantastic. Do you want to take it out?
Yeah.
But look at this.
So that's really cool.
That is beautiful. I love that.
Who knew about dyeing pom-pom trim?
Yeah. She really, I mean, she's got the pom-poms one color
It's
and...
called Boo-sickle. She dyed it specifically for the Black Needle Society.
Here, you want to just put it right in?
Yeah.
I love it when you open something that you're not expecting at all.
And that you don't know about, yeah.
Because, I mean, our stuff, we know what to expect, but this is really cool. All right, I have day number 6 that comes in a jack-o'-lantern bag. And day number 6 is... They may be a pair of socks. They may be black socks with orange pumpkins on them.
Oh, well, that's cool.
No, black and purple striped socks with pumpkins.
That's awesome.
That is. They're from Leekkas. Liekkas. Day number 6. Sorry, day number 6.
7. Another burlap sack. This time with a spider. It's a little pincushion.
You have to turn it around because the back
Yeah.
is the best part.
It's a little voodoo doll.
He's so cool.
So that's fun.
And
It's like a sachet, but it doesn't have a scent to it.
no, but I'll bet that's something for
Maybe
sharpening
like a
your
charcoal
needle.
or something. Maybe. Yeah.
And sharpening your needle in it.
Okay.
That's great. It doesn't say who it's by though.
Nothing.
Okay, it may be on the list. I don't want to look at the list because it tells you what each thing is, but
Oh,
I think
okay.
it tells you where they all come from. So at the
Okay.
end, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
But I don't want to know ahead of time what we're opening, so I don't want to look at.
Right.
Okay, day number 8 is another burlap sack with a bat on it.
These are the greatest little thing.
I love these, and I think this is just a stamp, or maybe an iron-on, maybe an iron-on. But that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Pins. Just pins made by hand. It's just another button company. Look
Oh my
at
god,
those
those are
pins.
fantastic.
Look at these pins.
There you
Oh
go.
my god, how cool are they? I love them. Oh my god, they're fantastic. So just another button company, and they're called Just Pins. All right. Okay. And day number 9.
Okay, day number 9. Comes in a box. The skull.
I was thinking it was going to be a mug.
So was I. Witch's Brew. So, notions jar.
I was going to say, I know exactly what we're putting in that.
Buttons.
Yep.
We're going to
It's
go
a perfect-
to justanother.button.com and get us some buttons.
Well, we have buttons
Yeah.
that are absolutely perfect for that because they're all different colors.
Yeah.
And they're going to be really, really pretty. And then when we're doing a button project, you just look in and see and grab it.
Yeah.
So that is a fantastic idea and not what I was expecting because I was sure it was going to be a mug.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That's very cool.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so those are all our packages. We are off to the post office today because there's packages. We have packages there too.
There are. Yes.
I have to go get them. Anyway, we hope you guys have a wonderful day.
Go forth and create.
And we will see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.